Alrighty, okie doke. G'day everyone, welcome back to this Let's Play for Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Episode 4, if you're watching the shorter episodes. This is the start of episode 2 for the long plays, where I just mashed together the 3 or 4 episodes into one long big one. Alright, look at the handsome bogan. Hey, what's up, champ? Someone stole your sweet roll? Alright. So we did a couple of things last episode specifically, but you know, in the first 3 episodes overall. It's been very dialogue heavy. That chews up a lot of time. And also the fact that my inventory management takes up quite a bit of time as well too, so I'd like to speed that up wherever possible. So no more being afraid of the weirdness. Just collect up cobweb, stash the shit on the fly, and sell it all in one big hit if I ever need money for stuff. That'll speed things up a little bit. But there's still quite a bit of dialogue to get through in town here. I've just been sort of making my way, doing my rounds. I finished up doing the doctor last episode. Now I just want to point out just how convenient this little thing is here. So your stash box is here. Doctor in there with an alchemy lab. A kitchen in here. With a cookpot. So you can do some cooking and shit like that. Well, you can do some cooking. Let's have a chat.
Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
Alright, can you teach me some recipes?
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn. Only eat.
Fantastic. Alright, what do you got for sale, champ? So he's got a couple of recipes that I haven't got yet. Culinary Madness with Rumpelt, Part 1. Culinary Madness with Rumpelt, Part 2. The Kraken and fish soup. And this one we found already. I think this is the one you get in the prologue. But quite a few ingredients. Sorry, I've just eaten a cheese Kransky. Yeah, little bits and pieces are stuck. So yeah, if you ever, whatever, just buy stuff. This is one of the few merchants where he actually sells stuff, you know, relatively cheap. So a couple of $100, you can buy him out. So we'll just learn these recipes. Well, weirdly, part 1 comes after part 2, but yeah. We'll read part 1 first here. Instead of an introduction on the importance of culinary arts by Rumpelt Finini. Culinary Madness with Rumpelt Part 2, The Charm of the South, New Tastes and Discoveries, by the same dude. He's basically Sheer Gorath, as it turns out. But sweet, learning the recipes gives us a boost to the cooking. Where's the Kraken? There it is. Alright, I've got to go and get crabs. Go and talk to the ex-girlfriend, sort that out. Alright, let's finish having a chat, champ. You always this angry?
It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages. They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and crowds. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives.
I can go outside the walls. Do you need anything specific?
Well, an adventurer, are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And, as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen. If you need to cook something, go ahead.
Oh, thanks, champ. Is there anywhere around here to get a good meal?
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If you don't like my food, then get lost. Go to Ron's Tavern and stop wasting my time.
Well, where can I find the tavern?
In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire to sit on their arses and fart. Or sit, fart, and drink themselves into a stupor.
Huh. Doesn't seem like you're in a hurry to retire.
Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here. Drop dead at my stove than waste space over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with free beer.
That's fair enough, I suppose. Anyway, what do you got? It's all steel, so yeah, let's not do too much stealing, at least just yet anyway. Alrighty, so that's sorted. The toothache dude, he's gone. Just gonna come over here quickly because it's been a couple of in-game days. Gonna chop some wood. Tremendous stuff. And just before I go and do visit the jail. What am I doing? Yes. There's all that wood. Store it. I just want to make sure I've got all the booze and anything that, just off the top of my head, can be used, donated at shrines. How much copper ore have I got? Iron ore. There's 6, so I can make 60 arrows, which I'm going to do in a sec. Alright, I'm good. And just quickly, just going to visit the jail, which is just here. Balthazar, what's going on, champ?
What do you need? This is a prison, not a museum. We don't admire here. We punish. At least, that's what they tell me to say. I'm supposed to be intimidating. Grrr. So the prisoners are scared of me.
Got anyone interesting here?
Usually, it's nothing but interesting, folks. I'm telling you, in these crazy times, every one of them comes in with some wild tale. But right now, quiet as can be. Good thing I've got my books. All my adventures are in there these days.
Yeah, for a prison guard, you seem pretty content.
Because I am. I asked for this post. Just to get some peace, quiet, and warmth. No useless small talk. No shrieking seagulls, and none of that cursed biting wind. I'm telling you, it's heaven. And I get to read my books, too. So if you've got anything interesting, I'd be glad to trade.
Yeah, fantastic. And you have some pretty cool items. Cut off hand. What did you expect? It's pretty funny. Slap people around. What a champion. Now the Thief's Medallion. Pretty good. I'll get that when I've got the gold for it. But he's also got this thing. The Smuggler's Dagger. So if you want to cheese up some gold. Alright, every person you kill. I don't know if it includes animals, but definitely every humanoid you kill. 10 gold. Free of charge. So I'll get that at some point, but I won't be using daggers in this playthrough, as I said. I'm all about the spears, spear and board eventually, bow, and just cheesing a bit of life gain if I have to. Alright, so just double check that... Good, I've got the strong stuff.
Who are you? What do you want? I don't recognize your face.
Are you a keeper? Why are you in a cell?
I am. They told me it's for my safety and the safety of others. I don't like it. The keep is supposed to be my home, and yet here I am, locked in a damn jail.
What happened to you?
That cursed madman from the refugee group bit me. I think his name is Cole. The boys told me he's locked up in a cage now. Good. That's the proper place for animals like him. By the all-mother, if I'd known he was carrying some foul disease, I wouldn't have gone near them.
Oh, why did he bite you?
He's just mad. I told the others the group of refugees would bring no good here. And as you can see, I wasn't wrong. Cursed bastards.
Right. How would you describe what's happening to you?
Damned if I know. Whenever I've had a fever or cold before, I could always explain it. But this, I can't find the words. Sometimes it feels like I'm fading away. Like the part of me that makes me who I am is disappearing. I don't know how to describe it. And there's a voice at times. It calls to me. Each night it draws nearer.
Right. What is this voice?
Like a dreadful howl. Not at all human, that's for sure. At times, I hear our words within it. But more often, it's like a noise from deep within the bowels of the earth. Like something very wicked.
Oh, can I help you somehow?
The medic and that red priest both came to see me. Both shrugged, offering no cure. Heber says I should wait. But if you've got anything stronger to drink, I wouldn't say no. It might ease the pain. Even just for a little.
Oh, here, take it. Alright, let's give him some whiskey.
Thanks. That's really nice of you. Hold fast and steer clear of those strangers.
Alright, so he's got some porno on the walls there, very nice. Oh yeah. Dirty girl. Oh, look at that. Straight through the bed. It really is a Skyrim clone. Alright. Ah, good. We're friendly with that guy. He lets us take whatever we want. Cool. I'll give that guy some whiskey and I'll take some ale. Cheers, mate. Alright, so this guy's talking about the village of people. Sort of, if you go down there and sort of in between that and that, there's like a little village there by the sea. And I actually haven't shown this just yet, for those who don't know. Excalibur. It's been mentioned by the priest who said that it's here. He directly said that it's here, and Fergus briefly mentioned having a crack at pulling it out. But here it is here. Wait, have I got food? There's a couple of ways to get this out. What it does is when you touch it, it drains your health very quickly.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me.
So Excalibur holds a piece of your soul?
Yes, the sensation is unmistakable, but it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy.
Why can't I draw the sword?
A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Alright. And get a journal entry for the sword. There we go. 40 entries for lore. 37 to go. Not meant for mortal hands. Only Arthur himself could wield it. Ah, fantastic. Yeah, so what it does, so we can try getting it out now. It drains your health really quick. So, a couple of ways you can do it. Get your health points up really high so you don't die when giving it a crack. Like Arthur said, you've got to get strong. Or, unless they've patched it or changed it, the way I used to do it was just pop a food for health regen over time. Or if you really want to cheese it, just have a whole bunch of health potions ready and just pop them as you go. Nice and simple. But I'm going to leave that for now. We'll have a chat with him though. He's got some memories. Tell me about Excalibur.
It's more than a sword. It's a promise. A blade that stands for unity, for strength, and for hope. It wasn't just mine. It belonged to Avalon. Every swing, every battle was fought for the land and its people. But Excalibur is also a burden. It demands more than just skill. It demands purpose. Without that, then it is just steel.
What a champion. Right, the weirdness is out, so let's go. Let's get moving and do a couple of things. So I think I mentioned at the end of the last episode, hitting the beach and going all the way around visiting this druid guy that I think is just in here. I believe he's got a spear, a one-handed spear for us, I think. And just making our way all the way around to about here where the village is, and then just doubling back into the keep, and we'll find something else to do. Alrighty, so let's get out here. Now I am still looking for one more deer. Now I've been down that way, I've been down... Right, I can, when I get around to here, I can double up this way. I know there's a loot box around about there. It's got a mace and a couple of things in it. I can get that on the double back. So where do I want to go? I want to go here. But I also want to kill a couple of things along the way just to get some cobweb. Oh yeah, here we go. Fucking no stamina, and he is hitting hard. And I've got no health potions equipped. Fucking hell. Didn't really get prepared. What do we got here? 6, 20 per. Toothache remedies. I think we've got plenty of food. Yeah, got heaps. Just nice and grim. Fucking hell, ball-bearing hunter. Right, stay away from him now. Is this where... Yeah, this is it. Right, I've hit that. Was there anything along here? Not that I can see. There's just a couple of peasants back that way. Alright, I'll clear out this area of drowners again. So the dudes with the cone heads, they're like the bandit chiefs of drowners. Yeah, I've just got to get used to the extra stamina cost of this spear. And get my timing right for it. There we go. What a champion. Give me all that cobweb. So I've already been down this way before. Fuck. Ran out of stamina. Yes. New location discovered. Flooded mine. Plenty of cobweb. Bang. Just went from mid-30 to 69. I'm pretty sure I've been down this way. I don't think I have at all. Right, well, got the fast travel point, so that's fucking hell. That's where we came down. Now there's a bunch of iron ore around here. I do want to get all this. Bit of copper. Get the keeper and his tag. Nice. Bit more copper. Three bits of iron, another piece of iron. What a champion. Alright, what's the time? Okay, so the weirdness is going to disappear soon. So what I'll do, pop a fire, fuel it. We just got a whole bunch of unidentified items here. So, oh, monster brain, small mana and a dull claymore. Health potion and a wooden shield +1 enchanted. On block gain 6% damage for 5 seconds. We'll have a good look at that in a second. Alright, let's get this dexterity to 5. Right, I'm happy with that. Down to 45% noise. So pretty good. Alright, I'm thinking I'd just work on bows here. So drawing a bow costs 25% less stamina. This entire tree down along the bottom here, this is all about weak spots and crit hits. Stun on kill, increase bow draw. Eventually increase the speed of drawing a bow. So anything that saves on stamina. Is probably the pick of the skills. Right, just while we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, so this kite shield. 911, 83, 711, 71. I think I prefer the kite shield slightly. I mean, it is +3, so I think if I upgrade this wooden shield, I could probably get the block on par, and then this shield would be better overall. Even with the... I know the damage would probably come up a little bit as well. Got the strength requirements. just store it for now. All this stuff, yeah, I want to start using throwing knives as the playthrough progresses. I still need one more antler fragment. I must have killed fucking 20 of the bastards by now and I still haven't got one. I still haven't got a third one. So by the time we finish this cave, it'll be sunshine and I'll be able to see properly all the extra little hidden bits that are hard to see. Right, let's go into the flooded mine. Right, I'm just going to pause here because once again I forgot to take a crap before I start recording, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, cool, and I'm back. Yeah, sorry about the skip there. Right, yeah, so problem solved. Yeah, my leg went dead afterward. And I went for a snooze. And woke up with a headache, and now I'm playing the next day. So, alright, anyway, enough about that. We're into this cave. Right now, that's the end result room. That's where like the. I never did find out if there's anything there, or if that's just a thing. Alright, so if I'm looking this way, north is the start point. Anything just up here? Any dead bodies or anything? No, okay. Cool. So let's go again. Some free money, bit of ale, there's a dead body. Fuck yeah, what's the point of having this if there's nothing here? God damn it. Alright. Okay, so we'll go left first, I suppose, since it's the first one. Here you go, tiger. Look, get him right in the knee. Oh, he took an arrow to the knee. What a champion. We think I've possibly been spotted there. I didn't realise he was there. Alright, bring it on, bitch. Kill that tiger. Alright, I just want to mine this ore. I saw it. Where is it? It popped up. I can't see it. Oh, I'll forget it. It's only a broken arrow. They're just handy to pick up because I think it's every 20. Every 20 you get to recycle them into 10 new arrows. One shot. Excellent. Oh, ran out of stamina. Some cunt's shooting at me, I think. Yeah, there he is. There's two of them. Cop that, Chungus. Where is he? Someone else is shooting me. Don't know where the arrow's coming from. Ah, over there. Alright, there we go. Some broken arrows, fantastic. Alright, well while we're up top, let's loot up top. Alchemy table, yeah, still got plenty of potions. Excellent, some more copper arrows, very nice. Right, now I'll come back for all this. I just want to... Oh, I missed a dude. And another one. Oh. Check that out in a second, but let's go and have a swim, see what we find. Lockbox. $80 gold coin, very good. I've got to come back for that. this is the ending area. I'll leave that for now. I'll just go back to where we were. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, this is just a loop around. Okay. Back over here. What's up there, and how do I get around? Can I even get up there? It doesn't let you up there. There must be a way up there though. Alright, anyway. Just some blankets, potatoes, sharpening stones, all very good. Leather, wolf pelts, animal products. Another cooking pot. Got plenty of cobweb. Just double check that. Ah, here's another dude. Big old chest. Oh, the old steel mace. What are you about? 6 strength, 2 endurance. Restore 10 health after killing an enemy. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll just leave this stuff on for now, since I've got the attributes to work them properly. So I think this is everything in this area, except for... Wasn't there one more little hidden area somewhere? Over there. Right, yeah, I think I'm done. Sword and shield. Yeah, that shitbag there, he must have dropped into the water. Did he? Or was that him? Ah, that must have been him. Okay. Gotta be quick here. Let's just double back this way quickly. big super chungus. He's gone into full death spasm mode. That looks like another little hidden path there. Alright, good stuff. We got Flaming Man. Bang. Bang. Yeah, I don't know if that second arrow got him. Fucking agile little fucker. Cop that, Chungus. Alright, there you go. So there's the flame gobbler, and I sent 2 more of these scumbags flying. There they are. Oh, still one over there. Hell, I must be out by like 2 degrees of elevation. Goodo. Alright, now we can loot in peace. Oh, box. Right, a battle axe, if that's your thing, and you didn't buy the recipe and craft one yourself. There's one for you. I'm sure it's not the first one I picked up, but anyway, there's one here for you. Alright. And what do we got down here? It wasn't, there's a goo man that I blew up. Yeah, you're just dead body. There. And I saw you. Bit of copper. Dead body. Alright, I think we're good. Onward. Oh. We've got 72 lockpicks. bit of iron, yes, please. All handy stuff. I remember the first time I fought this guy. I struggled with him. Whee, look out, Chungus. What do you reckon, mate? What do you reckon? Ah, I got a bit of poison. That might have been why I struggled with him. Okay, there you go. He must have some sort of poison area of effect. Armour from Corpse Eaters. Recipe book. Give that a read in a second. Just loot up everything. Just picked up 5 lockpicks. I guess that's why I've got so many lockpicks. I do like how at the end of a quest, like after a boss fight and all that, it's quite regular. That instead of like, oh, here's your boss loot treasure box, good job. You have to take that extra step of picking the lock. It's a nice touch. Like, yeah, if you really want to get rewarded, yeah, you got to do this one more little thing. Oh, hello. Now, this is the start. Okay, so there were a couple of areas that we missed, and that's probably because we just did everything we just did just then was because we went left. Now, if we go straight, go up here first. There's a little path. What do we got? Wait a second. Oh, that's just looped us out there. Okay, so we're done. I believe so, anyway. All in all, not a bad haul. Got a recipe book there as a reward for some Corpse Eater armour. We'll give that a read. I got a summon Corpse Eater spell. I didn't spot that. There you go. Increase attack speed across the board, so you get 2 hat variants and a chest piece. No pants, no gloves though. Chisel, medical drill, handsaw. A blue peasant shirt. Okay. Oh yeah, you got to read it to actually get the recipe. There you go, a bit of lore from the Armour of Corpse Eater book. Author Felgus Black. The dead call to their own after all. Alright, fantastic. pretty sure when I went in it was close. Did that take all in-game 1 day? Right, I want to make it night, but I'll hit the stash first on the fly. Put some of this away. One, two, three, 4 tools. Oh yeah, I think I went through that. I think I prefer the kite shield just for the extra block at the moment at least. Reevaluate it maybe at a later date. Chuck that away. We'll store that. Couple of decent valued rings there. Right, petrol bombs. Yeah, not too into them, but I do like these in a pinch. Monster brain, blood clot, hot goo, bone meal. Pretty much everything from the cooking section never has things required for a I could be wrong, then maybe the crab, maybe you have to donate a crab to a druidic shrine, I don't know. Keep the yoga claw, put the ground yep. Keep all the booze on me, because you never know who wants a drink as a gift. Fish oil can go away, and antler claw, antler fragments, yes. Still need one of them. Alright, it's a shame that, I mean it's only 10:30 so the weirdness doesn't come out till 11 I think, but I think when you're in caves the weirdness doesn't affect the beings inside. Alright, now I think I was waiting for morning so that I could see exactly, do a full proper loot of this area so I can see everything. Here we go, some wolfsbane. Oh, lockbox. Nice and easy. A hunter's amulet. Increase weak spot damage by 10%. I mean, yeah, I'm not a very good shot at the moment. I'm hit and miss with it. Once I get sort of into it, like 20 minutes of game time when I start for the day, I'm back into it, but yeah, I won't worry about that. I'd rather get like things like critical hit, chance, increase the chance, get that as high as possible, and then increase critical damage, and then go for things like weak spot on the off chance I get a critical hit in the neck or something like that. A bit of milkweed. No hidden boxes in these rocks. No. Alright. Onward. Nothing under the bridge. Nah. I see ya. And I see you, iron ore deposit. Alright, this guy, he looks scary, but if you just dance around like a fairy, you'll be fine. Just take your time, let your dashes build up. Yeah, I kind of screwed up that combo. Alright, just hit him twice and then dash back. Third hit, yeah, got a little too button mashy. Get up, get up, get up, out of the way. And a dash. Whooshka. Alright, that's our first ogre, and he gets a journal entry. There we go. Ancient and proud. Long before the four dwellers arrived. What a champion. Oh, some of the ogres fought for King Arthur, eh? What do you know? Did I read the Blood Abomination? I can't remember, but just in case. A bit of lore on these sewn up fucking looking. I mean, it's got a feminine shape to it, so. Alright, anything else? Weird spawn. Don't know if I displayed this yet, or the weird spirit. No, it sounds like they just run on instinct. Alright, now surely, yes, there's got to be something. Healing butterfly, rough amethyst, spear of the ancient hero. Here it is. This is going to be my one-handed weapon for quite some time. Spear of the ancient hero. Very low requirements. 2 strength, 2 dexterity. Critical hits. Any successful attack has a chance to inflict more damage than a standard attack. Bleed over time deals 0.6 damage per second. Multiple instances stack with each other, increasing damage by 0.03 and refreshing the bleed duration. Bang. That is my sword and shield, and we're gonna... Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, that's 4 solid, and I didn't run out of stamina, so... In, out, 1, 2. Alright, and let's continue making our way around this beach. Ah, let's dig for treasure. Rough amethyst, rough ruby. They're listed as garbage. Too late. I didn't see what arrows they were that I had sitting there. Alright. Get a bit of copper. Get the copper, mate. Get the copper. Milkweed. Anything hidden among these rocks? Nah. Oh, there's a dude there. Alright, let's give the new poker a go. Fucking bang, clears them up. I mean, they're immune to bleed, but now the molten lightnings, these are worth mentioning. Decrease stamina cost by minus 20% while dual wielding. Very good gloves for doing dual wielding sneak daggers. Now one of the bounties, Cilia the Silent, or whatever her name is, she gives a full armor set of assassin gear that I believe increases sneak damage. If you get a full set bonus, I don't know if that's a thing in this game. I can't remember. But I prefer using the gloves we just got there, the Molten Lightning, whatever it was. Getting the dual wield bonus and then having the sneak damage on all the other stuff. Because getting a 20% stamina reduction on dual wielding daggers just means you can hit an extra 3 or 4 times if you've put quite a few points into stamina, even in the early game. And that's what I love about percentage-based mechanics. These little shit bags. Let me see if I can... I think there's 3 of them. I'm going to see if I can snipe one of them off. They dance around like fairies, just like I do, so... stamina! They're annoying to fight 1 or 2 at a time. They're even worse to fight 3 at a time. And when you get into the second area, the jump in difficulty is immediate. It's not like here where you can start at level 1 and just go and take out bounty targets. The first floor, at least. I don't know about the special one. But yeah, after all your leveling up and all that sort of shit in this first area, you're a fucking you're quite weak, just in terms of raw stats and things like that compared to the enemies. Oh, loot that guy? No. He gives monster blood. Oh, there's a keeper. Bit of gold for that tag. Thank you. Lockbox. Right, full druidic set. A full set. Increase mana regeneration by 0.03, 0.05, 0.02, 0.3, so 0.8, 1.8. 3 spirituality requirement. Village healer's robe. Right, that's got a kind of gronky look about it. Let's have a look at that. I mean, I don't know. It's heavier and it's the same armor. Nah. We're at the beach. Sun's out, guns out. We'll stick with the tank top. We've got some dudes here. Okay. Good, more drowner tongues. Bang! Cone head. Yeah, we'll do the special spot. Boom. Look at that fucking bleed effect. How good is it? Alright, so this was the spear that I was talking about. I thought it was the reward for doing a something for Nomad. Oh god, another one. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah, doing something for this druid guy that I keep talking about that's on the beach. Yeah, look at that bleed effect going. It's delicious. Alright, a bit of copper. Treasure box. The Fisherman's Seal. What are you all about? Increase max stamina by 3%. Not bad. So what's 3% of 100? 3. I'm at 55, so... Would that give me 2? Does it round up? It gives me 2. It rounds up. There you go. I'll just keep the encumbrance boost. Extra 25 in carry weight. Can't go wrong. Mana elixir. Now this has a mace in it. Oh, and a treasure box. Now, are we close to that Oh no, the shrine's back there. Never mind. Nah, wasn't lucky enough to find any antler horns yet. Bit of sage. Get it in you. It's good for the soul. All right, let's continue. So I did around there. It's just. Ooh, nearly I spotted you right at the last second. A war-scarred brigand's armor. Increased max stamina by 2. Base 6 armor. It's fucking heavy though, 3.8. And a high endurance requirement there. It would be a long time before I would be using that if I ever decided to. It would cost a... there's a level up. We got a druidic shrine. Alright, so we're not going to give it... We'll give it wolf fangs. Wraps of the Waning Moon. Part of the Waning Moon set. So I think that's our second piece. Second piece of the Waning Moon set. Alright, let's have a look here. We've got 555. I'm going to work on perception. Get that crit chance up, crit damage. And sneak damage. That's a pretty decent boost there from 258 to 266. There must be something multiplying that in the background. Alright, now if bows are in a good spot in terms of mana, stamina drain and whatnot, refund 1 arrow. Significantly increase zoom while using bows. Zooming, yeah, I'm not interested in that. Further you are from the enemy, the more damage you inflict. Which seems weird because the longer an arrow goes through the air, it loses velocity. On kill, increase bow draw speed by 20%. It sounds alright. Fully drawn arrows have a 10% chance to stun, that's good. Increase the speed of drawing a bow by 10%. 3 points to max it out, so I'm assuming that's going to go 10, 20, 30. But I do have to put a point there. Right, I'm going to stop there. I'm happy with bows with where they are. Stamina. +7 max stamina. Bang. Killing an enemy instantly restores 10% of your max stamina. Taking damage instantly restores 2% of your max stamina. Now that's good because as long as you have a valid dash, if you think of Skyrim with the vegetable soup, how you just need 1 stamina point to power attack, and there's a loot box here. Yeah, 1 stamina point to power attack. I believe, and we'll test this. I believe if you have a valid dash and you're out of stamina and you take a hit before you can get out of there because you're out of stamina and you can't dash, take that hit and then get a tiny bit of stamina back, and then you should be able to dash Ideally, you manage be a little bit better than me. You manage your stamina a little bit better than me, and you don't need to take the hit at all. But yeah, that sounds good for me at least. I can honestly say, I think, because Skyrim had things like vegetable soup, you know, and it was very, very cheesy right across the board. Right. In Skyrim, as long as you had enough health to just avoid getting one-shotted, if you had a medium knowledge of the game and its mechanics and the way you can cheese and just take advantage of how things work, you were unkillable. But this game, it's genuinely the first game like it. This is that guy I was talking about, Druid. This is the first game that I've ever played that's sort of Skyrim-like or Oblivion-like, or even with a bit like Elden Ring, Souls, where your stamina is probably your most important stat point. More than anything. Like other games, you know, have enough health so that you don't get one-shotted. Yeah, stamina. More stamina, life is so much easier.
Huh, so much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like there's no one on this island to hide in peace. Ah well, since you're here, I have an important question. Do you have any food?
Yeah, no worries, but first, who are you?
I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. But first, do you have any food?
Food?
Oh dear. Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really.
Here you go. Bread would be especially nice. Let's have a look. I don't have any. What about a cheese bun?
Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you. But don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. A time for a nap. Oh, except you're still here. Oh no, don't tell me you still have questions.
A friend found an ancient druidic scroll. Can you tell me more about it?
Oh, you know what would be nice? A bath. I do miss baths.
You live by the sea, you can take as many baths as you want.
I suppose when someone says they miss the taste of roast pork, you tell them to go lick a pig. Anyway, show me the scroll. Yes, I see. Oh, you should definitely follow the ritual. Just make sure you do everything exactly as it is written. I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore, but it is essential that you discover it for yourself. Revealing the details would spoil the effect.
Alright.
Pursuit of knowledge often requires taking great risks. Now, off you hop. The ritual awaits.
Anyway, who are you?
My name is Drest, and I am the local hermit.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be?
I'm just guessing here, but maybe you're a druid?
But didn't you know? There are no more druids. The mob rounded them all up, stuffed them into a giant wicker man, and lit a fire. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning flesh easily overwhelmed the smell of blazing wicker. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night.
When did that happen?
Some years ago? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Can we change the subject? I'm sure there are more interesting things we could be talking about.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Well, I live here, obviously.
Why?
Why not? It's a perfectly good cave, albeit a bit drafty and damp. Well, it could be better, to be honest, but we can't all live in mansions, can we?
How'd you get here?
The same way you did, I presume.
Alright, you're a bit difficult to talk to.
Am I? That's odd. No one ever accused me of that before. Well, I guess that's what living alone in a cave does to your conversational skills.
Alright, now I'm not sure if he actually gave us anything for giving him a bit of food, so I'm assuming it's going to be something. Spirituality, nothing. It's still at 10. Dexterity, maybe. Look at that. Evasion and sneak already into the 30s. Very nice. Light armor, 29. One hand, two hand athletics. Blocking. I've been using a shield semi-regularly. I'm surprised that's not... Maybe I'm just block bashing doesn't count. Alright, so they're all 555 and that's 3. I don't know. I don't see anything that's different. Price of bought and sold goods still the same. Sneak damage, noise, armor weight multipliers. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything changed, so maybe he doesn't give you anything. Maybe he does, and it's a hidden stat. I got no idea. I'm not really the Googling type. We'll give this book a read though, because I believe it is a potion recipe book. Materia Medica, Volume 3, Plants for Health and Magic. And it looks like it just talks about a bit of sage. Okay, if that was a health potion book, it's quite possible we've already got the recipe. Right, now I checked out all of this out here. The only thing I could find was, like in the prologue, out on the beach, in the prologue, there was a bit of fish up there. I mean, I'll go out there quickly. Get the fish. Might as well get it, I suppose. I mean, free fish is free fish. Just in case I'm wrong. I should really make it a habit of checking the ocean floors when I'm in the water. Is that a rock or is that a dead body? Ah, a rock covered in moss. Here's a nice soft mossy bit. Here's a short spear, fisherman's rod, fisherman's tunic. Just a bunch of fish, so yeah. Right, the only thing I can mention about this, strong health potion, yeah, so we've already got the recipe. Short spear. It's quite possible that you know, I've not picked up one of these yet, and it could be a unique one. There's no hitbox for that last fish. It's quite possible that it could be a unique item or one of a kind. So get it, I suppose. Might as well. It's a free spear. But yeah, I went through this quite extensively when I was doing my little refresher last week. I do want to go back this way. Perhaps I can run up this way. I just want to loot this area. Fucking ball bearing hunter dude. Alright, we'll have to go back to that. We're pretty close to the fishing village here, so yeah, I'll get there. If I can make a campfire here. Oh, that's handy. There we go. So let's get all the way back, just without touching anything, just so I don't have to double back. Start it, there's a box there. Alright, cool, that's where I entered the water. Alright. Sweet. Some ale, wooden arrow. Another shovel, if you still haven't found a shovel by now. Don't think there's anything here, no. Alright, now this, it takes you into like sort of a collapsed sort of fortress tower. There's nothing there, it's this one here that we want to go for a swim. There it is. Tenacious archer and a firm bow. And an easy lockbox. There we go. Coin feathers and a few copper arrows. Just make sure I don't accidentally drown. Alright, another little spot you can jump in and whatnot. So I'll double back to that area and we'll go for a swim through here. Just have a quick look at this firm bow. We'll do get a comparison. So it's a medium draw. Hunting bow +2, 12 to 17. Base, firm bow, 18 to 21. So once we get the perception up to 5, looks... Hey, I missed a box here. Good thing we're doubling back. Coin and a Sven battle axe. 2 strength requirement. Two-handed. Increased physical damage by 24%. But it reduces max mana by 35. So I guess that would be cheesable if you had something like this. Just use all your mana at the start of a fight and then switch over, bang, bang, swing, swing with the axe. Make full use of your resources. And now I'm fairly certain there's nothing in here, but it is a large area to sort of have a look around in. I always get lost, and I think we're back to where we started just here. No. Yeah, there's nothing here. I did it extensively once the first time I played, and I never found anything then, so I don't expect to find anything now. And there's that little hole that I was talking about, gets you just into where we were. Nothing among these rocks. Onward to the fishing village. We're miles away from getting another level up. Always worth checking around the rocks, you never know. Could be the super bloodthirster battle axe of doom. Oh, that was our camping spot. Yeah, sweet. First time here. We're taking the back way, and this is the path to get into the horns there. Like I pointed out before, one tower there, and the keep is just on the other side. Right, fast travel point, very good. So what I want to do is give everyone here a miss and a wide berth. I don't want to trigger anything here just yet. I just want to take all the goodies. In the hopes that I can find one antler fragment. Okay, it says take, so... Fairy mush. Restores 80% of your health, but it gets you drunk. It'll get you drunk. You'll be fucking fat chicks in no time, bruh. Alright, so... House for sale, the wooden villa, 20,000 gold. Bit of info there. So things like property ownership and stuff like that, it's more akin to Oblivion. You buy your furnishings all in one hit. I think, if I recall correctly, you buy them from some dude, and yeah, they just magically appear. I think in Oblivion you could just buy them from maybe like whatever town. What, they weren't Jarls. What were they called? Fuck, I'm having a complete mind blank. Whoever you buy them from, but very, very, very similar to Oblivion, if not exactly the same. Take. None of this says steel, so kind of hint, because it makes sense that as a few people in the keep say that the cook, for example, mentions that people are lazy and they get free piss for doing fuck all. So there we go. We'll just have a little... Alright, there's steel. So I think this guy's a merchant, so I'll have a chat with him.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off.
Alright, let's have a look. What do you got for us, mate? You got crabs. Should get that checked out. Oh, nice. I didn't notice this. It dwells in deep lakes and rivers, so it's got an bit of information on each of the fish. So he's got a fishing rod, shovel, bit of parsley, spyglass if you haven't picked one up from Orlith yet. Fisherman's breath. A fish eye, increase encumbrance by 5 for 60 seconds. Alright, that, because it weighs fuck all, is worth buying. Alright, if I find myself at like 179, just getting 60 seconds to quickly double back out of a cave or something like that, chuck some cobweb on a fire and dump shit into the stash, well then that's fantastic. Saves me, you know, dropping a piece of armour just to get underweight and then having to run back anyway and then running back in to pick the armour back up. Alright, so I think I've looted this area in its entirety. We'll come back here soon enough and do the full chat. But there, and we're going to get hit up by a dude here for a chat regardless. Right, now I think this takes you to the refugee camp. Yeah. So I'll just give that a miss for now. I don't want to trigger anything just in there just yet.
Oh,
there he
mother
is.
have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to tell anyone?
About what?
That you came through the village?
Huh? Why shouldn't I tell anyone?
Because I should have caught you right on the beach and asked what you're doing. And now that you're here,
It's a bit late for that. That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people.
What happened to the deck?
The deck? Nah, just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of?
I can help you fix the deck.
You do that? That would be a huge relief. Well, maybe not huge. There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats. But, well, you know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but, well, we all have our secrets.
Right, so I think this is the guy you purchase all your home decorations from, or he teaches you the recipes or something and you make it yourself. I can't remember, but we'll buy the village eventually. Anyway, you're into home decor?
Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed in a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture. The only thing more mismatched than the barracks around here is my career choice. But yeah, I like imagining places where things fit. Where chairs don't wobble, tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds, well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep.
I wouldn't have guessed you were into furniture.
Not exactly a secret I broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs.
I saw a house for sale in the village.
Ah, yes, that old house. That place has been empty for years. The story goes, the last owner, Keeper Galen, threw himself into the sea one stormy night. Some folks whisper of curses or restless spirits, but I say it's just talk. The captain put it up for sale ages ago, but no one's had the guts or sense, if you ask me, to take it. If you're thinking of buying it, go for it. Make it your home. Every house deserves someone to fill it with life again.
Alright, you said a refugee is biting people?
Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong. Which is the only reason that refugee isn't dead. Yet. So, he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
Tell me more about that rich bint you mentioned.
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. I never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again.
Alright. Well, maybe this isn't the job for you.
No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to patrolling the walls. I'd be a laughingstock. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. I mean, everyone's gotta die someday, right? So whether it's me or them, at least my problems will be over.
Oh, fair enough. Has anything else happened recently?
No, not really. Fortunately. See you around.
Alright, cool. So, from memory, he gets you to do a few things. It's quite material intensive. And it requires quite a bit of chopped wood, if I recall correctly. So, since we're technically not down there, we'll have a look around. Alright, nothing here. Have a chat. Dara.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him.
Yeah, sure.
I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards.
Alright, so your father lives in the village?
Ah, he used to serve too. In fact, he was the builder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world.
But a father is a father, right? We may hate each other, but as long as I can help him, I will. Hence the medicine.
Well, so what's wrong with the old man?
If Haber doesn't know, then I don't either. So we keep trying.
Why won't Tiernan let you in?
Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't have one. I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right, bringing medicine to my father. When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him.
Right, are the keepers allowed to have wives and children?
Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horns. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail.
Do you regret becoming a keeper?
I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband, a father once. But, nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess.
So, can anyone become a keeper, no matter their age?
Well, no, of course not. We're not priestesses of the All Mother. A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the All Mother. But a man's got to have some fight left in him to be a keeper. Old enough to hold a sword, young enough to not break under its weight. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core, we're warriors. Don't forget that.
Yeah. And why the second lighthouse?
If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them. Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so he's sending us down into the village anyway. So if I came through the horns and came down here, you know, I'd be doing that quest straight away. But a little spoiler here for those who don't know, they're not actually lighthouses, these are actually giant menhirs, which is where the massive sort of protection from the weirdness comes from. Right, but anyway, there are a few things around here that are up for grabs. If it's, I can't remember if it's anything of great value, but I'll definitely take whatever's around. Alright, can't get up that way. Alright, maybe I can get up here. Oh, there you go. You can get through here. Right, I don't know if... Alright, so we're just at the bottom of the stairs there, so that's the starting point. Just Alright, so it's probably going to be best to check out this way first, because it doesn't look like I can get back up. You never know in these sorts of games, kind of like the in the Dark Brotherhood questline in Skyrim, you know, you got that fucking overpowered thing at the end of the ship's the front of the ship, up that big piece of timber. Alright, so it looks like we're right above the Druid man. Now this is all, that's take. Rosemary take. Oh, this was marked as steel. Maybe after you talk to Fergus and do a few things for him, you become allowed to pick it. Alright, and there's a room there that... here we go. Look at this. Now, I consider copper, iron, any ore to be valuable resources personally. Can't get up that way. If there really is nothing down sort of in these rocks everywhere I've just explored, I feel like that's a bit of a letdown. Missed opportunity for one of those sort of, especially for those people who make the sort of, oh yeah, 10 secrets in Tainted Grail. Here's a hidden copper ore vein. But this one's special. It regenerates every 6 hours. All you have to do is carefully maneuver down the cliff and not fall to your death. Number 9. It sounds like I'm taking the piss out of them. I'm actually not. I like watching those videos. That sort of thing. A bit of sage, I've missed that. Alright, let's... return to the journey of getting back to the horns. Or back to the keep, I should say. Alright, that's where we started. A couple of lockboxes, very good. What a fucking shithole. Like, surely the weight of all of that would break through this rotting sort of sea salt infested fucking... Like the salt blowing off the ocean on the wind would rot this timber so quickly. Alright, I'm just going to stop here for a second and alright, so that's the wood chopping station, the jail just there, the stash is just over there. Alright, and this is where we just popped up. So... I want to avoid talking to the people up that way just for now. Just want to do a little bit more exploring, just for the rest of this episode. Kind of had a thought where I just sort of keep most of the heavy dialogue stuff.
I have no choice but to defend myself.
Keep the heavy dialogue to the start of an episode and then adventure. Oh, what's going on, champ?
Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore.
I don't know. Maybe it's about tradition or symbolism.
Ah, symbolism. Yeah, maybe. Whatever that is.
You mentioned the ships don't sail here anymore?
Aye, why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. We don't need more.
What can you tell me about the Horns of the South?
Well, not much going on here, as you can see. Things have been a bit different lately, due to the refugees. One was even hanged for theft. But I can't say much more as I wasn't there. If you're interested in the Horns, you should visit our museum. You'll learn more about that fella, Swal, or whatever his name is.
What do you think about the refos?
What do I think? Well, as long as they follow the rules, they can stay. And if they don't, then they can hang. That's all. Folks are saying that there's some other group, probably more dangerous, not so far from here. If they come closer, well, that wouldn't be too good.
Now this museum. Tell me more.
Aye, it's boring. But at least you don't have to pay to enter. But almost nobody goes there anyway.
Right, what can one do here?
You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an adventure, you'll have to go elsewhere. There's always something happening out in the world. But you know what? Here in the south, everything happens late. It's a big world out there, and a small one right here. Got to admit though, it does look pretty majestic.
Yeah, looks awesome, buddy. What's his name? Keeper Con. Well, anyway.
Oh, hello there.
Nice chat. Right, so I guess I didn't realise you can't go that way, so it looks like we're going this way, but can I take all of this? Yes. Jute fibre, wolf pelts. Alright, let's go. So this one appears to be the one that's under construction. That's the existing one. Yeah, so I think I said before, like these are both menhirs. And I believe the idea is they're building the second one to make the sort of the weirdness repellent charm or magic stronger. Oh, what have we got here? Composite bow. Let's have a look at that. 6 dexterity, 6 perception. It's a light bow, but look at that base damage, 29 to 32, as opposed to 12 to 17 hunting bow plus 12. Plus 2. 6 dex, 6 perception, so pretty heavy on the stat requirements there. I mean, I'm spreading mine out pretty evenly. I'm just going 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then across strength, endurance, dex, and perception. But yeah, I think once I get perception to 5, I'll just get it and dexterity to 6 and just switch over to that bow. Nothing wrong with a good light bow. Nice quick draw, not too mana intensive. Chance it. Bit of copper. Can't say no to that. Oh shit, a dead keeper. A soul draining talisman. Restore 5 mana when an enemy dies nearby. Alright, that would certainly have utility if you're a magic player. If you're like a spell sword or something like that. Just drain them with leech life or fire bolts or whatever, finishing them off with a sword. Get a quick boost to your mana. Look at all the goodies. Oh, I know this might be boring, but I'm just sort of keeping an eye out for antler horns. Not having much luck with the loot drops from killing deer. Rockfish, butter, silver, iron ore, very nice. Athletics, 35. It's going to make us move like 1 centimeter faster per second. Or something. Fucking hitbox. I actually can't remember if there's anything like super interesting up here other than that composite bow that I got outside and that shit from the Dead Keeper beside this quote lighthouse. We'll just make sure that no one... Is someone living here? Huh, looks like we can sleep here. Everything says take, so... Alright, let's just start from here and... right, this all belongs to me now. Bit of bread. Some hidden eggs there. Gotcha. Good shit. Ceramic pitcher. None of that's worth anything by the looks of it. Bit of mead, bit of crab, moonshine, garlic. Coin, sharpening stone, more copper arrows. Is there anything in that jar? No. Anything in these jars? No. No access to those books. Cup. Alright, that looks like it's it. Looted. Got a whole bunch of food and a few crafting materials in general. And a pretty sweet composite bow once we get the stat requirements up. Now I could actually use that now and get more minimum damage, but a reduction in the maximum. So -2, +2 on the minimum, but -3 on the maximum. Yeah, it's not worth it. Probably one more point into either stat point will increase that maximum, I'd say, by a tiny bit. Anyway, let's just get back to the keep and call it a day for this episode, I guess. We'll start fresh by talking to a few people we've never spoken to before. Now, on the plus side, I don't think we have to go out there again. What's the time? 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, I've looted all that already. Whoop.
If we just stay put, everything will be just fine.
I think this guy, don't talk to him at all until you get your perception or practicality. It's one of them. As high as possible. I think it's like 10. There's a speech check related to him, and if you can't do the speech check, or if you fail the speech check, he throws himself off the fucking off the walls here and dies. I think it's this guy. But anyway, I'm only speculating there, unless I'm talking about a different game and I'm getting my shit mixed up. I can't. That's entirely possible as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right though, because I think he's terrified of seagulls or something like that, and it makes him want to pack it in. Alright. While this stuff is fully regenerated, we'll start stocking up on wood. Since we're going to be fixing a whole bunch of shit in the village pretty soon. Right, let's drop off. Bunch of red cap dagger, and they're the short spear. Hang on, switch over to, yeah, there. Poignard, short spear, yeah, so I actually haven't collected one of them yet. So it's quite possible, where I got that from that area where I said, oh, it's kind of not really worth it. And then it turned out to have that spear there, being held by a guy surrounded by all that fish. It could quite potentially be a one-off. Right, next episode. We're doing bounty hunting straight off the bat. So we're still at 125 weight at the moment. Now monster blood, I think you can is an actual item that just give me a bit of it. It looks like a lot of this weight is coming from things like the wolf pelts and the bear pelts. All this cooking stuff, I'm fairly certain none of it gets used to at Druidic shrines as offerings. Feathers do, but I also want them for arrows. 18 copper ore just stored away there, nice. And a Drana hearts, I need them for armour. Broken arrows, red caps, skull, bone, ochre claw, keep that. All the booze, hang on to it. It's only 0.05, so it doesn't weigh too much. Fish eyes, hang on to them. There's that increase endurance by 5 for 60 seconds. Daffodil, keep the ale. Iron Tooth. Now, I think like the Del Riata, they teach us a few things when it comes to smithing certain items that require Iron Tooth. So I'm not sure if that... I'll keep it on me just in case it is something that's required for a Druid Shrine. A penny bun, a frost butterfly, and fucking still only 2 antlers. I mean, we're still at 90 carry weight. What am I possibly holding? There's a few potions there, but they don't weigh fuck all. I mean, collectively, that's probably like no more than 5. 10 would be 0.2. I mean, that's 0.4 there. 21, I think that's the biggest stack. So it's probably like 2 kilo. For the sharpening, throwing knives. The booze, 20. So 0.105 there. Yeah, it's got to be like the bear pelt and the wolf pelt and all that. 0.3 times 17. 0.4 times 11. 0.3 times 7. Ah, here we go. Ah, this is where it is. Okay. Right. Right, just before I end this episode, just going to go on a quick deer hunt, see if they've started respawning yet. There. Venison pelt. Right, I feel 60% confident I could beat him within 2 tries. As things stand at the moment, even in the poxy armor that I've got on now. I've invested enough into stamina and dashing and things like that that I can just dance around him. Are these cool guys respawning yet? No. There's a deer that lives around here. There he is. Right, I'm gonna have to go get the carcass. Okay, and the 2 deer over. Ooh, hang on, what have we got here? Wolf. Wolf claw and a wolf pelt. Very good. Oh, these guys have respawned. There we go.
This is going to hurt. Your owner's making me angrier. This is going to hurt.
Indeed. Did it? Poker, poker.
You're well.
Too quick for you, mate, with the spear. Right, and there should be one more gronk down here somewhere. Pig, deer. Yeah. Fuck, no dice. You motherfuckers. Right, while we're at Mark's place though, just chop some wood. First few times we came through here, I didn't have a woodcutter's axe. Chop of that wood. Chop of the wood. Marg, my man, please tell me you sell antler deers. No, you sell feathers. 320 a piece. No, we need 20 grand for that house. Okay, well, 1, 2, I think we killed 5 deer and we didn't get a single fucking antler fragment. Bit of a shame. I keep extending the episode, but
You're back. Did you bring my goods?
yeah, I got your goods right here. Flop onto the table. How's it going, sweetheart? Maybe there is stock rotation with the merchants. Could be a thing. I'll talk to the old Heber. Alright, fuck it. I mean, I guess we'll never get this fucking 1.1 times 1.1 speed multiplier. Yeah, we'll just do some tidy up with some of the miscellaneous stuff. I have another tag. Sweet, that was 800. You know, do that 20 odd times and you got enough to buy that house.
Please, state your business.
Bounty for bandits.
Did they resist? Oh, I hope they did.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
chop
too.
off some heads.
Alright, cool. So let's, I think I need to end the episode. I'm falling asleep as well. End of episode 4 of the Let's Play. And if you're watching the Let's Play, if you're watching the long play version of this, yeah, you'll just see a small cut here where I smushed together episode 5 once I've recorded it and edited it, blah blah blah. But cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, and I'll be back in a second for the long play. Cheers.